Oh, good morning.
Morning.
It's Saturday now. We travelled on Tuesday, so we've been here. Crikey, it's certainly this day 4, I think, isn't it? Here,
It actually feels like a blur,
it's
actually.
a bit of a blur. But yesterday was a brilliant day. We had our first big game drive,
Absolutely awesome.
big 5-game drive in the Welgevonden Nature Reserve.
Yeah.
But it was a bit of a shock in the morning when we realised that the sheets that they gave us for our itinerary for the day were completely wrong and the timings were all wrong. So we were kind of summoned to breakfast very, very early and a lot earlier than we thought.
Well, the drum, when they summon you for something, they bang the drums, don't they? And we heard these drums. We were getting ready. You were in the shower, heard these drums going, and oh my goodness, are we supposed to be there? But we had it written down for 6:30 leaving, but it actually was leaving at 6.
It was leaving at 6, so it was a mad, frantic rush to get some kind of breakfast down because we were going to be out for all the morning.
Yeah.
So chased some breakfast down, and we were on board the minibus, and it was a sort of a 35-minute sort of drive down to the Welgevonden Nature Reserve, wasn't it?
It was a very bumpy drive.
Very bumpy drive. I think all the drives are bumpy, aren't they?
They are.
But yeah, so anyway, it was our first chance to go and see the Big 5. So the game club was very different yesterday because, you know, whilst we did our first game drive, we were just stopping and photographing everything.
Yeah.
Yesterday, we were specifically trying to chase down the Big 5.
Big 5, yeah.
So you literally just zooming past. There was like impala and zebra. Oh, the zebra. Oh no. Oh, warthog. There you go. And it was like because they were trying to find the Big 5. And we weren't that successful, to be fair, but we did see white rhino, which were amazing.
We did see white rhino,
and lots of them. The white rhino were everywhere, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. And also we saw the cheetah, right? And I know that's not on it isn't on the Big 5, but I thought it was absolutely awesome. We actually saw a cheetah. It only basically been minutes after a kill.
Yeah.
And it had an impala that it caught. And it was absolutely amazing. And it was there for a while. And then all of a sudden you could see it licking its lips. It's getting hungry and it started chowing down on the impala. It was so interesting, wasn't it?
The chase couldn't have happened much before we got there because it was trying to cool down and it was panting. You could see its body sort of going up and down as it was just trying to cool down after the big chase.
It was absolutely amazing. It was awesome. Such beautiful animals, aren't they?
And we were parked there for a while and just observing
so close.
And we were so close.
So close.
I mean, some amazing footage. And then it decided it was going to start munching, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it started
you could hear the boat crunching the bones, couldn't you?
Crunching the bones.
The one funny thing, it had a collar, and everyone's going, it's got a collar. Why has it got a collar on when it's wild? But the thing is, what they do, there's so few of them. Was it 10?
Less than 10.
Less than 10, wasn't it? Less than 10 of them. So what they do is they put the collars on to track them. Yeah, very interesting.
And that's something we learned actually was that, you know, the Big 5, loads of rhino, and we didn't see any elephants. We didn't see any of the bison either.
We're going to see the elephants
or leopards.
Tomorrow's one, aren't we?
Hopefully we will.
Yeah, hopefully.
But the big cats, because they're predators and they basically kill
especially
everything
lions.
else. Yeah, they actually control the numbers in the various game reserves. So, like I say, less than 10 cheetah. We understood there were less than 5 lions in that whole 38,000 hectare reserve. So
it'd be very rare to find them.
Like a needle in a haystack, isn't it, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But what a great experience we had, and we were whizzing around everywhere.
Absolutely awesome. We stopped in there was this waterhole. We stopped for some snacks, didn't we? And they got some snacks out on the Jeep. To help ourselves, but it was so funny because there were zebra there and warthogs, and there was this warthog. Oh my god, he just made us laugh. He was so funny, wasn't he? He was rolling in the mud, scratching his bottom.
Yeah, happy he was a very happy chappy.
Brilliant, and he was very photogenic, and he was basically there posing for us, wasn't he? It was absolutely awesome.
It was a real character.
Yeah, little Pumbaa.
Little Pumbas.
Yeah,
and they're everywhere. You know, it was lovely to see. And stuff. And we drove around for nearly 3 hours. We did see hippo, didn't we, as well?
We did. Yeah, there was a baby hippo in there as well.
Yeah, we saw water buck.
Yeah.
And you know, the stuff that we saw on the day before's drive that. I haven't seen that now, but let's go for the Big 5. But it was a really...
And the rhinos are awesome, aren't they?
The rhinos are...
There was loads of rhino.
Fabulous, absolutely fabulous. One of the other big differences from yesterday, from the day before...
Don't forget, we saw the jackal on the way in, didn't we?
Well,
very quick. It was very quick. It just sort of as we came in, it just sort of ran in front of the car, didn't it? Yeah.
So one of the other big differences was the speed at which the Jeeps go. because they're literally just trying to cover as much ground as quickly as they can to try and get to where they think the big five might be and stuff. And it was like a hold on tight, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you definitely know about the African massage.
Yeah. I'm going to go to a chiropractor after, I reckon. But it was thrown everywhere. But anyway.
What an experience, though. Absolutely awesome.
Brilliant morning. We came back, we had a bit of lunch and a bit chill time, you know.
Yeah, more food.
A bit more food. More food. Used the Wi-Fi, then we sort of chilled in the afternoon in the pool.
Yeah.
It got really hot yesterday.
I think it was over 40, wasn't it?
I think it's over 40.
Yeah.
Well, we were saying this morning to one of the guys that nearby here, they recorded like 45 degrees. I don't think it was 45 here, but it was well over 40, I would say, maybe 41, 42. And, you know, the swimming pool was really good.
And actually, to say how hot it was, you had your suntan lotion on the table and it actually melted and all the suntan lotion was all over the table, wasn't it? Can you believe that is how hot it was? And also, you would burn your feet, you nearly blistered your feet walking to the swimming pool. So you had to wear your shoes to the swimming pool and then get in.
So later on in the afternoon, as it was starting to cool down a bit, we decided to go for a walk, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we there's a couple of trails here. I mean, we wanted to try, just the two of us, so we wanted to try and stay safe. We stayed on the main track, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And we walked for about half an hour out and then half an hour back. And that was nice, just being out in the bush on our own.
Yeah.
We saw a few bits, didn't we, as we were out there?
No, we saw some baboons. By the entrance, weren't they?
We saw some kudu at the beginning, didn't we? And then we came across that giraffe.
Yeah, the giraffe skeleton.
The giraffe skeleton.
And then a bit further on down the hide,
Yeah, so
you could tell it was a giraffe skeleton because of the what are they called? Ossicles, did you say?
Oh yeah, something like that.
Ossicles, I think. Yeah.
But
that was interesting.
Anyway, so that was fascinating. It was a nice walk as well. And then we came back and so the group, I mean, what they try and do here is they try and lay on extra paid activities, and that's one of the big things about this holiday is that there's some stuff that's included in the price of your holiday, and there's a lot of extra stuff that they try and get you to do.
Yeah.
And most of the group, bar 4 of us, had signed up to do the night safari last night. Now, it's early in the morning the following day. We've had some feedback from how good that was. People said it was good, but they didn't see much. They enjoyed it. They had a meal out around a campfire.
Yeah.
And being out at night, we didn't go. We stayed here, had a meal here at the lodge. And then
it was just the 4 of us. It was like a candlelit dinner, wasn't it, for the 4 of us?
So I mean, everybody's lovely here. The whole group's fantastic.
Really lovely.
27
people.
of us, and you know, Ali and Jamie stayed with us last night, and we sat chatting and drinking wine, and then we went up to the hide to see if we could see the night sky.
Yeah, and the local cat, they've got this local cat called Donnie. Oh, what a gorgeous cat. But he followed us out to the hide, and we thought, what's that moving in the dark? And there he is. He came up the ladder and came in the hide with us.
But a fantastic day, and today is the Saturday. Today's a bit of a quieter day.
Yeah. A lot of people have slept in, haven't they?
A lot of people have slept in.
Yeah.
We've done a bush walk this morning, so we're recording this straight after our bush walk. We'll tell you about that tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, thank you for joining us and sticking with us on our safari adventures.
Bye.
Bye. If you've liked this video, why not drop us a comment in the box below? And if you want to see more of adventures on our safari, why not subscribe, because there's more videos coming.